right, we're back for another episode of Your Worst Neighbors podcast. Here with your host Jorge Sanchez and PX Floro.
Yeah, I'm here.
Oh, I forgot the
clapping.
There we go.
Thanks.
PX
Crowded
Floro
in here.
the house. We have a special episode today.
It
'cause
is.
We have a
neighbor.
We have listeners who have kids, and they're like, "Hey, why don't you do an episode for kids? Because they're tired of pausing their, our podcast episode." So
Just so their kids can listen to it.
yeah. So today we're joined with PX's kids,
Yep.
which is Penelope and Olivia.
Which
Welcome.
are also Jorge's neighbors.
well, half the time,
I'm already killing.
right?
Well, yeah.
Half the time.
Why you gotta
You're
air my
neighbors?
business out?
What do you mean? You put it out there. What
I said they're
business?
my kids. I didn't say
And then-
that. I
and
give
then-
them half the time. Now you're killing. All right.
What? Alrighty. I'm getting nervous.
Yeah,
And
you
we're
should
joined
be.
with Molly here, a friend of the PX. joining
She's a
us.
comedian. She's
But
our
people
neighbor.
also think that that's your kid. So
Molly, pretend you're one of PX's kids. Going
I
forward.
literally have gray hair. You still thought I was your sister.
Yeah.
Your 14-year-old sister.
Well, to be honest, are they taller than you, Molly?
They are all taller than
Yeah.
me. Every single
Including me.
one.
So technically, they're older than you.
No, at my soccer game, I saw you, but I didn't know who was sitting next to you. Your
mom was just talking
all
to
I
a
saw
child.
was the green blanket. I just saw the green A's blanket, and I was like, "Oh, I know that blanket." And then I looked, up. I was like, "That's not Penelope." I was like, "Oh, it's
So she
Molly."
knew.
And then you were waving at me all weird. All
Well,
crazy.
I've been trying to wave at you the whole time.
Have you seen the movie The Others? Have you seen that movie
Yeah, that's a
with
good
Nicole
movie.
Kidman? Remember, like,
Oh, the others.
that
I don't know
where,
what's
where she thought was her daughter under the blanket was actually
and
the
it
old
was
lady.
yeah. it was-
Maybe that's what happened. To
That's a pretty good
Penelope.
movie. Have you guys
is
seen
it a
that?
scary movie?
Yeah, it's a little bit of horror. Yeah, I don't. Is it an M Night Shyamalan?
No, it's
movie?
not.
Okay,
It's
I
a
don't know.
Spanish director. But anyway, do you guys like horror movies like your mom?
Depends.
Actually, the first question.
They love.
First question is how, like, what's some similarities you and your mom have?
Well, have you seen Olivia and Mom? Like they look alike.
She's like
Yeah.
spitting image. Except she has dimples and beautiful long eyelashes, natural
Yeah.
eyelashes.
And,
have
and
Asian
Penelope's
eyes.
like, oh, thank God, I'm not the one that looks like mom.
She looks like her dad.
Yeah, I look like my just minus the male pattern baldness.
hey, what's wrong with baldness?
I'm killing.
I don't like this anti rhetoric.
You girls are killing it right now. Killing it.
Who are you guys killing? What the?
Calm down.
I know, you're
and what
a
do
comic.
you guys, I love that you invited me to this. It's like we need a third adult.
We do because we're outnumbered
Yeah.
when it's just Jorge. So yeah,
So why not bring another female?
yeah. We
Yeah.
need to completely outnumber this.
We're gonna ruin
The
your
two
life.
adult- yeah, two adult
Right.
female.
I'm in
males.
charge of the board here. I'll mute everybody. I don't give a shit. Oh, I'm sorry. So no cussing. This is for kids. This
yeah.
episode's for kids.
Oh, it's PG-13.
It's PG-13.
PG-13.
Do we talk? We didn't talk about that. Are we keeping it PG-13 or PG? Because you're allowed one F-bomb per episode
If it's PG.
if it's PG-13.
Oh well, I mean, you said shit though. So
I know.
I allowed
It's
an
PG-13 now.
well, you'll be the one F bomb if you want to say it. I don't know what you want to say.
Oh.
Yeah. By the way, would you,
Wait, real quick.
Yeah.
They like slasher movies, so they've seen all the.
is that
screams.
true, or is your mom forcing you to watch
No, I
slasher
don't know.
movies?
We've watched that.
They watch it on their own.
Who's your favorite slasher?
They're like, we like part 8. Like, what?
There's so many
part
parts to
8 is
Scream.
there's not even a part 8 actually.
Joking.
Part 5 was pretty bad.
Who's your favorite slasher?
Well, it's only Scream. I think that's the main one that
No,
they've seen.
we've watched
You watched 1987
Terrifier.
or-
We watched Terrifier. That
Oh,
was
it's a good one.
scary.
They came with the sequel.
Yeah, the sequel.
scary.
I feel like the first one was scarier because like
That
I
was
don't know.
I actually
You saw
like,
part
I
two?
just
Like,
couldn't watch it.
yeah,
Like,
me
I
and Layla
genuinely
watched
couldn't
it.
watch it.
Are there any like women slashers you guys look up to?
Look up to.
Yeah.
This is.
I don't know. They
I don't
Slay,
know the
Queen,
role
slay.
models here.
Hey, hello.
What's another movie we watched?
I don't know.
Nightmare on Elm Street.
Oh
have you
no,
guys
that's
watched
they
one
that?
haven't
we
seen-
haven't
they
watched.
haven't
We've
seen
watched
that
a
one.
little bit, but I haven't watched.
Ooh.
I like
still
it.
scared
I
of
mean,
it.
that's-
Chucky. You guys seen
Oh,
Chucky?
yeah.
I've seen a little bit
Chucky's
of that. I
funny.
watched on Halloween. Yeah.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah,
Okay.
so I like
Oh,
that
I
they-
watched. What was that one?
But
movie?
their intro was iZombie.
Oh my
because
God, I
before they
love
used to not like, and then I started to getting them watch musical
I
zombie
used to watch
movies.
The Walking Dead with you.
Yeah, and then I took him to Walker Stalker Con.
Yeah.
That was
Walker
so bad.
Stalker?
I
Yeah.
went to one.
Explain that. What is that?
So it's like, like Comic Con. It's like I feel like it's just like zombies, and like they have like
It's
actresses.
the same exact thing, but it's more focused on The Walking Dead.
The Walking Dead.
Yeah.
I went too.
She went to the first one that I went, but we never bumped into
And
each
then
other.
you went to that one thingy, and then you got dragged out of tent.
Oh yeah, that
You
was
got dragged into a tent.
Outside
of
of
a
the
tent.
tent. Yeah.
What did you do, Mama?
So you know how they have like the haunted hayride? Well, they created one that was like a camp sleepaway. And so there was like a bunch of horror, and then there's like little scavenger hunts that you have to complete. And then and then they're playing like horror movies throughout the whole event, and there's already pre-made tents and everything. And so we fall asleep. You have to bring your own food. Just literally maybe
Literally
8-hour
actual
event.
camping.
Yeah, it's an 8-hour event.
My God.
And so I fall asleep, and as soon as I fall asleep, I get dragged out of the tent by one of like the horror characters, and then and then I'm like screaming, but then trying to crawl back in because like what the fuck is going on? But it all happened
That's
at
your
the
one
same
F
time.
bomb, by the way.
Oh shit! All right, sorry.
By the way, out of you 3 and 4, Molly, like who would survive? Who do you think would survive the most in a horror movie?
I would,
Why? What do you think that?
because
I'm too slow.
yeah, Penelope would be the person that would like run up the stairs instead of out the door, and then
Such a
Up
lie.
the stairs.
yes, it
Up the
is. No,
stairs?
it's
Actually,
not.
no, because we had this talk we did this field trip, and we had a talk like who would survive like the Hunger Games or like a horror movie, and everyone voted that I'd be the
No,
one
you
person
wouldn't.
to
No,
survive.
Penelope would be-
And I asked
Penelope would
why,
be
and no one
hiding.
gave me a reason.
Penelope would be like in the first Scream when Sydney was hiding in the closet, and then she stabbed one of them with the.
Okay, so you
umbrella.
think your sister is not going to make it, but how do you think you're going to make it?
I mean, I think I'd make it halfway through the movie. Exactly. She's
That's an honest
she's a
answer.
natural.
That's
She's
honest.
very deeply. She's a blonde.
I mean, if I know someone, if I know someone got killed, I'd stay out of
Very
that way.
deeply.
Like, why would I make such an
Very
enemy to
deeply,
get killed?
She's a blonde.
Wow.
Okay.
I don't know. I
P.S.
feel like
I'd be like
feel it.
Randy. That's who. I'd be.
Randy.
He
Yeah.
makes it through all the movies and then he dies.
He made it through the first.
I
one.
love that you remember all the characters'
It's
names.
Jamie.
the one with like
Kennedy.
the one that got
The one
the
with
little
Kennedy.
goatee.
right?
Matthew
Okay.
Lillard?
Oh, Matthew Lillard? No, because
Lillard.
they die, I want to say,
Oh, yeah.
in the first movie. But I feel like I don't know. I feel like I would either
Mom
be
would
the
be
first one to die.
over-prepared
I would
for
either be the
something.
first one to die, or I would definitely not die because I watch enough horror movies to not run up the stairs. You know.
What's like the first thing you should do?
And if it's a spiritual thing, I can talk to it too. Just kidding.
No, you can't.
Your mom thinks she's clairvoyant.
So,
If I could, I would raise my eyebrow at you.
so for any kids listening, like what's like a couple of survival guide rules to do when you're dealing with like a horror situation?
Yeah. What if you're being chased?
Run.
Right.
Well, you
Run.
don't. Well, if they're running super fast, then you want to run super fast. But if they're like Michael Myers situation, you
They
just
walk
jog it
slow.
first. You jog it.
Pace yourself.
And yeah, that's
You know,
what I.
this also goes for any stranger danger situation, by the way.
I
Okay?
just scream.
All right?
Yeah. Exactly.
You haul
Scream.
butt.
Scream and run. Scream and run. And don't scream like help. Scream fire, fire. Because
No,
when you
I
say
just
help,
start. I
people
would
don't.
just start screaming like.
You know
just go, ah.
You
Yeah,
know
but
what?
sometimes people are laughing and screaming. They're just like being chased, you know. Like,
Or I just go up
something
behind
you
a
would do.
random person
Yeah.
and just start hugging them and just say help.
You know what actually works is when you pretend you're sick and you have like a virus. You start coughing at them.
Okay.
That really works.
do you think a serial killer would care?
Yeah,
I, really
I
doubt
would.
it.
If I was a serial killer,
It'd be like, they'd
keep
be
your
like, I
bacteria to
can't get
yourself.
sick. I still need to kill more.
Yeah.
You know, it was really weird. I actually applied to be on a zombie reality show. Okay. Okay,
Yeah,
so
she's gonna break it down.
Here we go. So I used to live in New Zealand, and there was a reality show. It was a new one called Zombody Save Me. Okay, and so they would have
You're
you know,
killing.
and so there was a registration, everything went out, and apparently they just leave you in the woods and actually have people walk
How
around
many people?
and pretend to be zombies.
What's New
And we got to
Zealand? Not
see-
that many people.
very tiny, very tiny.
Yeah, but I'm thinking like
I mean,
10
the fact
people.
the fact that I might have had a chance to be on it
Yeah.
says a lot.
Yeah, well, I mean, you're international.
I didn't make it because when I put in my application, I'd be the first one to go.
Oh, is that what you said?
Yeah, I said just knock me out. It's good riddance.
They're like, she's a waste. We don't want to
Just
put
a
her in the
waste.
show.
I would let somebody eat me
That's
like
so
right
funny.
away. Yeah.
And this is in New Zealand.
Yeah.
Did it ever air?
No. You know what's funny? I knew the host of the show.
Oh. You need to ask them why. What happened? Why didn't it air?
Because no one cares.
I mean, now I feel like they would. Because, with the whole thing that happened, people are...
Now, you bring up the entertainment, which is interesting because your mom is in the entertainment.
Yep.
How does that make you guys feel? Like, have you seen kids at school who recognize your mom from flyers and stuff?
No, never. Absolutely not.
Your mom's kind of famous, by the way.
No, I'm not.
You're more famous than I am.
She's pretty famous.
I wish I was. I wish I was.
She's more famous when she passes out free tickets to her shows around you guys.
Actually, this is a good opportunity to embarrass your mom. Like, what's one embarrassing thing that the normal people don't know?
Oh, okay.
That her comedy fans will not know.
Oh, okay. So
Something embarrassing?
The other day we went to go. We were trying to go to school. This was like last week, and she couldn't find her keys. And before even getting in the car trying to start it, we were late. We left around 8:00, and we were looking for 20 minutes, just looking everywhere. We couldn't find it. And she gets in the car, she tries to start it, and it starts up.
No, you got in the car.
I got in the car. Whatever. Someone got in the car.
I told you to get in the car and start
it. And it turned on. And I was almost late to class.
How did it start?
Because
the key dropped in the car.
And she dropped it in the side.
No. See, this is what had happened, okay?
Is it like a fob key?
It's a fob, and I gave it to Penelope the night before.
No, she left it on the middle console, and it flew off. And I guess when we turned or something,
it flew off.
Flew
and
under
slid on the
seat.
passenger side.
And the other day we were at the liquor store, and she left the keys right on the seat. It was just sitting there on the seat.
Yeah.
And I was like, and I looked down, and I was like, I'm just gonna grab that. And then I even locked the car in front of her. I looked to the side, I locked it.
So you put a practical joke on your mom.
Yeah, I
you
pulled it
pranked
out of
her.
my
Someone's playing a prank on me.
You got
out of my sweater, and I locked it. And then all you hear is beep beep. And then I was like, Mom, did you lock the car? And she's looking around in her purse, and then as she looks to the side, I just slip it in. And then she looks back, and she was like, oh, there it is.
No, I have a funny story, but I want to hear it.
So
She's
mean.
not the brightest sun. She's not the brightest star in the solar system.
No, because I'm the sun.
But she's the brightest comedy star around here. So that's a...
In this room.
That doesn't say a lot, actually, in some cases.
South Bay comedian.
Just the South Bay, though. By the way, so you have your story?
I have my story, but I wanted to hear if Penelope had any funny, embarrassing, and if it's going to be the story I was going to tell.
What sort? Oh.
I was going to tell the Target one.
You don't have to look at her, just tell any.
Anything embarrassing or funny.
I don't know. I just feel like she has her moments where she's slow, and then she gets frustrated at us for getting frustrated at her.
She
for
takes it
being
on
slow.
you?
No,
She
she'll
gaslights
ask
us.
No, she doesn't. But she'll
gaslight.
ask a
flips the
question.
script.
I remember during COVID,
This is getting
during
spicy.
COVID, you had to do the you had to do online.
She blamed you two for COVID?
She would basically be like, "Did you do your homework?" And I'd be like, "Yeah, I did my homework." And then she'd come in 20 minutes later, "Did you do your homework?" And throughout the day, she would ask 10 times. And then I'd be like, "Mom, you already asked me so many times." And she'd be like, "Oh, well, I forgot. Did you do your homework?" She just has her slow moments. I don't think it's embarrassing.
Well,
She just
and you
slows.
know what? Watch, one of these days I'm going to get dementia or something, and then you're going to be like, you fucking asked that. Oh, sorry.
There
Dang
you
it.
go. There
Dang
you
it.
go.
I'm the worst.
We're gonna put you
We're gonna be
alive.
fine now.
I just realized you can't work clean, can you?
No, I can do clean, but it's
No,
when
she
my
can't.
kids.
No, she can't. She absolutely
Dude,
does
your
not.
kids
No,
are
she
calling you
can't.
out.
We will be walking.
I work in a professional.
We'll be
I can work in a
talking about
professional
something
environment.
Drop
random,
an
and she'll
F-bomb.
be like, "F this, F that.
Yeah.
I don't effing care." And we're
Yeah.
like, "Mom, can you not swear?" She's like, "We're in public," and she's like, "I don't effing care who hears me." She's like, "Are you trying to change me? I don't want to effing
Are you
change."
trying to change me?
That's a real story
That's
right there.
exactly
That's
what
a
she
real
said one time.
That is a
You
real
guys are
story
kidding.
right there. Okay, because
Dude, you just threw your guy issues at your daughters. Are you trying to change him?
Yeah.
Don't tell me what to do.
That's a
It's
true
called
story.
relationship issues.
I don't effing care
Hilarious.
about this.
Wait, where was that? Where did it happen?
We were walking to a baby shower.
Perfect.
Yeah.
That's
And
perfect.
It was cold, and we didn't bring. Well, we brought cover up, so we didn't bring a big jacket because it was cold, and she goes, "This is why you should have brought an effing jacket." And I was like, "Do you have to curse in public?"
Right in front of the baby.
Right, basically,
Yeah.
might as
No,
well.
we were walking up to the baby shower.
And then she was, and I was like, "Do you have to
F
cuss?"
this,
And then she
F
goes,
that, I
"Why
don't
are you trying to
effing
change
care."
me?"
Talk about baby showers because it's actually one of the topics I was going to bring up.
I love baby showers.
Baby names. Like, how did you come up with their baby names?
So with Penelope, their dad really liked the name Queen, and then when I was pregnant with her,
The name
Penelope,
Queen or like the title
the
of a
name
queen?
the name Queen, and
Okay.
I loved the name Penelope. And while I was pregnant with her, the movie Penelope came out, the Christina Ricci, right?
With the nose.
Yeah,
The one
the
with
little
the
pig.
pig.
Oh,
Yeah, the pig
wow.
nose. And then I kept seeing Penelope Cruz on magazines, and then
Who's
I saw
Penelope
next
Cruz?
Tom Cruise's ex-wife.
I'll show you who's Penelope Cruz.
Yeah, Penelope Cruz. And then I was like, that's the name I want. And so it's not that we didn't agree, but we both liked the names. And so we kept Queen Penelope as her
Wait,
first name.
who's her husband?
It used to be Tom Cruise.
You know what? She kind of looks like your daughter. Now I think about it.
Penelope Cruz.
Oh my God, she does. She does look like Penelope.
No, Penelope's like, nah.
I don't see it.
No.
No, what's interesting is that you guys are half Filipino, half Mexican.
Yes.
Is there a side you kind of like go towards a bit more?
Filipino.
Because Penelope Cruz, she's like Latina.
Yeah.
Actually, she's not. Is she? She's from Spain.
I think she's
They're
Spain.
not
Yeah.
Latina.
Yeah.
So that's
They're
Spanish.
Europeans,
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah.
Españole.
Okay.
I can't wait to take Spanish next year.
They
Penelope,
can't wait for you too.
You don't think you look like her?
No.
That looks like you. Watch Penelope. Look at me.
She's double looking.
Looks like you.
Okay.
You're gonna
Maybe you
grow.
should
You're gonna
bangs.
look like her maybe in the future.
Maybe.
There you go.
They chose
Would
your
you
name.
like to look like her?
I mean, she's pretty.
But she's like, I can do better.
Lazy eye.
Alrighty. So you guys compromised on the name. He liked Queenie.
Yeah.
You like Penelope. Queen
Right.
Penelope.
And then when Olivia was born, I was like, well, we can't name
They
one like
wanted to name you
Duchess or Princess.
Princess.
No, I didn't want to name you Princess because I
Like-
felt like that would be a complex. Like, why is she queen
Right.
and I'm princess?
Yeah.
So
Call King. You should call her King. I don't know.
Be like, bow down to me, you peasant.
Damn.
oh man, and that's why
Either way, we
Not
still
just-
don't like either of the. We still don't like
they
it.
hate their names. They
Yeah.
hate their names.
hate
It's
your
not that
names?
we hate it. We
Yeah.
actually had this question in class, like if we would change our name, and I said
Yes.
I would change my name, but I don't think I would want to, but I don't think I could come like
Bring yourself. to
bring
it.
myself to it.
What-
Only
what-
because it's my parents gave me that name, so it's like
What name would you prefer?
Sweet though.
well, I just go by Penelope. So
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like the queen's irrelevant sometimes. Like no one ever calls me that.
Wait, you're,
They
on,
act like
on your
queen.
government ID, it's Queen.
Yeah.
They don't have an
And
ID,
in
but
school-
they're
in
legally
s-
Queen
In
Penelope.
school, it says Queen Penelope, but I have to have preferred name Penelope, and
Do-
they still
On
read.
mine
Queen.
Do
it
you
says
get any
Queen.
reactions from substitute teachers?
Oh yeah, they can't pronounce. They're like Quinn, and I'm like,
Oh,
like
it's
what?
nobody would name their child Queen.
Yeah,
it has to be
basically.
Quinn.
No, like they'll look
Yeah.
at the paper and then they're like, Queen Olivia, and everyone will look at me and I'm like, it's Olivia.
Your name is also Queen.
Yeah, Queen Olivia and Queen Penelope.
Queen Olivia.
Can you do it with like a soft wave? Like,
Yeah, and
She's
everyone's
just
like,
like,
I'm like, it's Olivia, and they're like, oh yeah, and I've had these subs like every single, like at least once a month, and they've said Queen Olivia like every single time. It's just because it's what's on the roster, but everyone like looks at me, like they break their necks.
Yeah.
Now you guys say you have a hard time choosing a name, preferably. What do you guys think is the most common names in 2023 for babies? For girls.
Like in school right now, what's a common name that you hear?
It's for you
Oh,
too, PX. What do you think it is?
Well, let me see. I want to hear.
There's
What,
like a common name, but I
Emma, there's 3 Emmas in one class.
okay.
wow.
Emma, that's a good guess.
probably Isabella, but they go
Isabella's
but a lot of
Isa.
they go by Izzy, Bella, like but then
Yeah.
all their names are Isabella.
Yeah.
Okay.
PX, what do you
It's a
think?
common name. I would say. I want to say like Jennifer or something like
Yeah.
that.
Jennifer?
What do you think,
Jennifer's
Molly?
a common name.
I think maybe more gender neutral names like Taylor or something.
Oh, we're talking
like
about
that.
Taylor
current times, like now.
Current.
You're
This
talking
is
about now.
2023. I'm about to pull it up
Oh,
right
you're
now.
saying most popular names? Oh,
Of
yeah,
2023.
gender, yeah.
Yeah.
But I mean, Yeah.
Also, Olivia with an I, not with a Y. Olivia
How do you
with
spell
an
your
I.
name?
Olyvia.
How do you spell your name?
Olyvia.
Oh, sorry. See, I can get with your mom too much. It rubs off on me.
Yeah, but how you spell it normally is Olivia.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Some people add in the Y and keep the I, and I'm like, no, it's Olyvia.
Well, this is funny because Olivia, when she was in second or third grade, was it, or fourth
Wait,
grade?
I want to
maybe?
see what the common names were of this year. Though.
No,
Wait,
I'll share right after.
When
You know,
I thought started,
the interruption, by the way, good job. I like it.
she
Because I do that too.
she had the teacher for 2 years.
Oh my goodness.
And she would
No,
spell
it was
her name.
third and fourth grade.
Yeah, and she would spell her name wrong all the time. And then finally, when she was leaving fourth grade, I looked at Olivia and I saw the paper. I was like, Olivia, has she been spelling your name wrong this whole time? She's like, yeah. I'm like, why didn't you say anything? And she's like, I don't know. It doesn't matter anymore.
And I said something like 3 times.
And then so I think at the very end, I think I mentioned it, and she's like, "Oh no, I feel so bad. I've been spelling her name wrong."
And then
this whole
one time I was in her classroom and I forgot my name on a field trip permission slip, and she wrote it Olivia. And I was
Yeah.
like, "Are you kidding me?"
Yeah, 2
and
years.
I was like, "Whatever." This is when I was in 4th grade. That's when she did it.
Yeah.
Well, here are the names. This is the top baby names currently in
2023.
2023. And the first one is Olivia.
Ding, 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 ding. That was a good guess.
So the top 5 is Olivia, 1, Amelia at 2,
Yeah.
Isla at 3, Lily at 4, and Ava at 5.
Oh, I have a friend named Ava.
And I have a friend named Ava too.
I don't have any.
I just want to
friends.
note
Amelia, I
that number
have an
6 is
Amelia.
Freya.
There's no-
Very interesting.
There's no P though. No for PX.
Phoebe.
There's Poppy.
P for Phoebe.
Sophia's on here twice. Did you see that?
Sophia.
What is?
Oh, because it's
There's this one?
SOFIA and SOPHIA.
My sister's name is Sophia. It's so annoying.
Oh, number 21 at Poppy. That's going to be great for her.
Poppy.
And the least popular name, let's see, at 100 is Raya. Is that an app?
Freya?
Raya.
Rhea,
No,
Rhea.
that's
It's
an
Rhea.
adult dating site for rich people.
Is it?
Oh.
But let's not go there.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, kid-friendly episode.
Yeah. No, but I mean, still,
100 is Albert?
No,
for
that's
boys.
for boys, let's see.
I
There's,
know
Muhammad.
it's Muhammad.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
a very-
always been the number
yeah,
one.
I have a friend whose middle name is Mohammed.
I'm just looking for Jorge. There's no Jorge. I'm sad.
Oh, Mohammed's
My
on
brother's
there
name is
twice.
Dylan.
There's Mohammed and Muhammad.
That's on there twice.
Zion. I'm surprised that's a common
Ali,
name. Zion.
Kai. I think I know.
Levi,
I know
Ollie.
a lot of people with these names.
You know what I'm surprised?
Yeah.
I'm surprised there's no Jose.
They probably went to this list.
I know,
the parents
Jose
were
is
like,
a very common
the parents are like,
name.
point.
Ooh, don't like number 9.
What's
What's number 9?
Oh, Freddie, my ex-boyfriend. But let's not talk about that either.
Freddie
That's how he
Gibbons?
made the top
Can
10.
we talk about boyfriends? Because they're currently dating.
Yeah, they have boyfriends.
You have 2 boyfriends? Well, one of
One
each.
each.
One of each. Sorry.
Wait a minute.
Oh, young here.
How's that dynamic like? How's the dating as teenagers? Because tell you what, my teenage years of dating, non-existent.
We can see why.
Jorge, me and you both, buddy.
It's okay, but like at my school, like they're weird about it because like we have a no PDA like policy.
Well, of course.
Yeah.
Right?
Well, they don't want you
Yeah.
making out with people.
Yeah.
Yeah,
and-
obviously. But like one time we were holding hands and a 6th grade teacher stopped us and she was like, you know, there's like a no PDA policy, and
Yeah,
she
you
did
can,
the
you can
same
get
thing.
suspended for that. Someone
Yeah,
For
and
holding
she
hands?
can
One
be-
time when I was at her middle school, this guy and this girl got a citation or whatever for like detention for like 2 weeks straight because they were holding hands with each other.
You're both in high school, right?
No,
I'm in
high
middle
school.
school.
She's not. She's
Should we
in
look
And-
up high school or middle school PDA?
No, and
rules?
she
look up
said and
middle
that
school.
same
High
teacher
school's
said
less.
that-
They're more lenient.
that same teacher was like, we don't want to like give like the 6th graders any ideas when I've seen multiple 6th graders hold
Holding
hands,
hands.
hugging, and I'm like, okay. And she did the same exact thing to two girls that were
Holding hands.
and they're friends, and they were holding hands, and she said the same exact thing to them, and I was like, oh my gosh. And like almost every single couple that I've seen at school has been talked to by her, and like none of the principals care. They just watch.
Oh, look, I got some stats right here. There's a 2022 survey found that let's see. Looks like the Northeast.
Mom, we can hear you rubbing your nose right now.
I can hear
Do you see what I have to deal with? That's
what I heard.
Wait till she starts eating.
She eats during these two.
Yes, I do.
All right.
she
So,
It's
so,
AMSR, MSR.
ASMR.
Yeah, that.
SMR.
so according to these numbers, it's split by northeast of the United States, and Midwest of the United States, South U.S., and the West.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just showing like how acceptive they are of PDA in high schools.
Okay.
So the first
This is
one's
high school, you
Yes.
said.
So holding hands, 77% is acceptable northeast. Looks like in the West, 89%. So over here on the West Coast, a lot of high schools allow holding hands. So I guess what you experienced
That's
was a bit of a
less than
minority.
half.
That's more than half. It's 89%.
Oh wait, no, I was looking at Midwest. My bad.
I'm looking at West because that's us. Right?
So
Yeah.
almost 90%. So 89% is holding hands is acceptable.
Right. Hugging is 74% in the West, and kissing is 47. So pretty good on hands. Kissing less so.
Do they say stuff about hugging? Like you can't hug. Be like,
I mean, I feel like hugging's like a normal thing now. Like girls can hug girls, and like guys like always like hug guys. So I feel like they don't really say anything about that anymore because it doesn't necessarily mean relationship.
yeah.
Type of
So in
thing.
high school, they're not all crazy.
Yeah,
about it,
they're
obviously.
really not.
The only hugging I experienced in high school was like playing football, getting tackled.
No,
the only
I
affection
see,
you got?
Yeah, it's the only affection I
see
got.
guys like have their arms around each other. They're all hugging each other.
Yeah.
Like sometimes.
Bromance. Yeah.
Yeah, it's weird.
What's so weird about it?
No, because like they're like weird about it. Like they'll touch each other's butts.
I feel like they take it too far
Yeah.
with the bromance.
Because it's funny. It's
Yeah,
hilarious.
Yeah.
But like they got
They
in
don't
trouble
change.
about it
They
at
don't.
school.
They don't
I
change.
remember one time they got in trouble about it at school. Like these particular boys, they got called into the principal's office
For
and talked about it.
Now-
spanking each other's butt.
Yep.
What?
For inappropriate touching.
Now, is this an experience that you went through in high school? Like, is there
Yeah, I
differences?
saw that stuff all the time in high school,
Yeah.
like guys being like that. But I feel like back then, people were like pretty much making out. Like,
Yeah.
in high school, like they'd be making out, like, "I'll see you later," and I'm just like, ugh.
I know we'd walk by and we'd be like, gross.
Yeah, I'm all. I want a
Where did you
boyfriend.
attend high school, Molly?
Where did I go to high school? I'm in Union City, James Logan High. Yeah.
So in the Bay
that's a big
Area.
I
school.
actually
It's a
was
big
just
school.
at that high school for a field trip.
Doesn't it look like a mini college?
Yeah,
It's
it does.
like
Independent.
massive.
Really nice, massive.
It looks better than my my community college that I went to. Now it's like it's amazing. I was like, wow, it's
Huge.
So we all grew up in the Bay Area. What's like some hot spots that teenagers go hang out in your generation, and what's some hot spots that teenagers hang out now in
Okay.
your in the
So do
teenagers?
you guys want to go first?
No,
And
you
then-
you guys go first.
You guys
We're-
go
we-
first. You guys are.
Yeah, that way it's going towards
No
the.
offense.
We're old.
Yes,
Go ahead,
older
thanks.
than
Thanks.
us.
I was gonna. Okay, well then Molly should go first.
Oh wow.
Well, you know what? Guess what? I'm old and lame because I
What'd you do?
didn't really hang out too. I hung out with my brother's crew and his friends, so I was a major tomboy.
Yeah.
In high school, so I hung out with them, and then when I actually had my first boyfriend, quote unquote boyfriend,
Yeah.
I used to walk around with him holding hands around the library.
Library.
That
Okay.
was
Interesting.
That's because I didn't want to show anybody that I had a boyfriend who looked like him at the time, and I was a meanie, and I hit him like he was Igor, like freaking. Anyways,
Wait,
I'm
so where
sorry,
would you
that
go?
was-
Where would you go on your dates, or where would you guys hang
No,
out?
literally,
That's the
library.
The library.
It was the library and the police department, and we just walk around,
Well, it's-
getting it, you know.
It's a good way to keep
By
them
then.
quiet
Yeah, just
because you have to because it's the library.
That's funny.
All right, PX, how about you?
Okay, me. I'm trying to think. The mall.
By the way,
movies.
since your kids are here, can I call you mother? Mom?
I'm not your mother.
No.
Cool.
No, like, you know, it's your mom.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
can call me mom.
Just for
Not
you know,
mother.
it
No,
feels
like
weird. Never mind.
no, don't. I don't
thought
even
you
want to
Mother.
hear you call me mom.
Yes, mother.
Thanks.
Okay, go ahead.
Thanks for checking that, Molly. The mall.
I won't call her mom.
movies,
It's weird. You're right.
Drive-ins.
Drive-ins. Oh, you
yeah,
guys have
drive-ins.
Whoa.
Capital Drive-in?
Capital drive-ins, but with like other friends and adults. You know what I mean?
Got
wasn't
it.
Just me and another kid.
How about you two? The youngsters here. What's a good hangout?
The
do you guys,
mall.
do you guys do drive-ins?
Target.
No, because we
the
can't
movies.
drive
They
currently.
love hanging out at
but
Target.
the mall, I think,
The
and
movies.
school.
What's like the best mall to hang out here in the South Bay?
Valley Fair.
Yeah, I mean Valley Fair is
Really?
nice, but I just feel like there's a lot of rich people there.
Yeah.
because it's like the nicer mall out of all 4 malls here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
So
I
you
mean, I
prefer
like,
Valley Fair?
It's nice. It's close.
I like Great Mall.
Great Mall.
Yeah, I like Great
Shout
Mall.
out. I grew up in the Great Mall. Like
I was just
Only
there
'cause it's like
today.
so it's like so close, and I just feel like it's
And it's very big.
yeah,
And it has a lot of nice stores.
and a lot of sale. That's why.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's
There
an
you go.
indoor outlet mall.
Yeah.
suck it, Valley Fair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is a great mall household.
Like Valley Fair
Yeah.
recently
Great
got
mall.
robbed, right? Their what Prada store,
Valley Fair,
and then
yeah.
there was
Oh,
the
wow.
South or what are those South Park characters running around?
Oh
Yeah, that was funny.
What?
It
So
was,
there was like
I need more
there were
context here.
people. So Prada basically got robbed, and then like I guess like 10 minutes later, people in South Park blow up costumes showed up
Started walking
and started
around.
walking around.
and then
the
they're making
Valley Fair.
videos
Yeah.
saying, "Look, they're looking for the
looking-
crooks,
yeah.
the robbers." It was funny. Yeah, it was cute.
Very interesting.
All right, so I'm gonna look up some top places for teenagers to hang out. School is number one.
Yeah.
You guys hang out? You guys like hanging out at school?
After school.
Oh yeah, parks.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Friends' houses, like basements and games room, right? Online, you guys,
Oh, yeah, they
you guys
definitely-
prefer to hang out online more than
All
in
the
person?
time.
Yeah, they're
No,
gamers.
I like to. I'd rather be in person.
I like both.
Both,
I like-
50-50?
Yeah.
We didn't have online hangout.
You need
Oh,
interaction.
We had
actually,
the chat rooms.
actually, yes, I had AIM.
Phones.
I had an
AIM.
AIM messenger.
Oh, yes.
There was the party line, and then there was AIM. Yeah,
I'm not that old, but yes, I had AIM.
we already know.
We don't want to talk about.
How about this?
all that
Theme
stuff.
parks, amusement parks, hobbies, sport. So like Great America, would you guys hang out there?
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
For the summer. Great America's good.
In the neighborhood. I like how this is just the neighborhood.
I actually used to hang out with the neighborhood park too, with my
Yeah,
friends.
that's what a lot of my friends do.
Really, you're
Play
not even allowed to go to
basketball.
the park.
We don't
And
live
lastly,
close
at the
Yeah.
malls. So nothing's changed really, except
No, except online.
yeah, I think that's the only
That's the only
difference.
thing. That's the main thing. You can hang out virtually now.
Are you guys still like? Is TikTok still the most popular app for teenagers currently, or is it a different one?
I don't have any social media, so
You have no social media. I am
good girl.
surprised.
I'm kind of like surviving without it. Like
Is that
It's
good
by
parenting or is it by choice?
by choice.
By
right now,
choice.
yeah.
I
Yeah.
love that.
Okay.
I love that.
I mean, obviously, parents are doing something right. If like, they can choose.
PX is trying to hit it.
Yeah, whereas
Proud
our
of her.
mother's on social media
Yeah.
every day.
Yeah, I am on every
Is it
day.
because your mom is cyberbullying you?
that's my yeah. That's my
Not
motivation.
Cyber,
You know.
cyberbully you. They bully me, if anything. They're the bullies. Oh, that's a lie.
But yeah, I mean, I think they're still popular because obviously, like people like when I go in the bathroom, I still see people like doing TikToks and stuff like that. So I
In the bathroom.
yeah, in the bathroom.
Yeah.
In the girls' bathroom.
Yeah. Our bathrooms are like the other day I walked into the bathroom because I had to go wash my hands and there were girls
should.
sitting in the dark in the bathroom and I was like, and she was sitting just on the toilet with the stall wide open. I thought, and
Were
when
they
I walked
goth?
by, no, I
thought
thought
the
she
same
was.
thing.
I thought that she was like
They're furries.
like taking a poop like with the stall open. I was like, please tell me she's not. She's not. She was just sitting there with her leggings on, just sitting there with her friend.
Was she ready to call the boogeyman? Or was
I
this like a
They were watching
situation?
Bloody Mary
yeah.
thing.
Okay.
Maybe.
Okay.
Well, I was gonna say, I just put this together. So I asked them, I was like, "Oh, do you guys have Sadie Hawkins?" And she's like, "No, they don't do it because of
It's not.
gender,
Gender-
whatever, neutral."
yeah,
What is that?
But
Yeah.
yet they still have gendered bathrooms.
What is that?
No,
What's
actually,
Sadie-
we
what
do
is
have
that?
gendered bathrooms, but we have gender neutral bathrooms.
Wait, what is
I'll tell you.
so
Sadie Hawkins is where the guy or
The girl asked the guy, but it isn't always like that. It
Yeah.
wasn't always, and they just wear the same thing. They wear like the same colors, the same print,
Yeah.
so they come as a pair to the party.
I wouldn't know.
That's
I never
cute.
got asked.
We wanted to put that together for homecoming. Instead of homecoming, we were like, oh, we should do Sadie Hawkins, but there was an argument at the school district basically saying that it's not gender inclusive. So
Well,
we
you
were
guys
like,
have gender neutral bathrooms?
yeah, but you have to ask a teacher to unlock it. So it's kind of
What?
like because they're really the teacher bathrooms, but yeah, no one really uses them to be fair. So
What do you
So-
think about that?
bathroom.
Because it is different when you get girls and boys
I just
in high school or middle school
yeah.
at that age, right? It's a little when they're
Or
all
letting
going
them use the
together.
bathroom?
What do you think?
I mean, if they have a gender neutral bathroom, I could understand why they want it locked because kids are crazy and
Yeah.
might do crazy, stupid stuff in the bathroom. But to me, I think if they're gonna have a gender neutral bathroom, it should be like with stalls and it's open. You know what I mean? Like, but me, I grew up with, you know,
Oh,
boy girls bathroom.
by the way, I'm looking up the Sadie Hawkins dance because it's a good question
Yeah.
actually. From what I know is just usually the typical dance. The American
Yeah.
dance is the guy asks the girl out, right? But in this case, it's the girl who asked the guy out.
That was the thing, yeah.
Yeah.
And it looks like it started for unmarried women to marry up with the ones they caught. And it was like back in like a 1930s.
1937.
Which I feel like we don't even have to have that anymore because girls ask the guys anyways.
Yeah, they both asked their boyfriends.
One time, this is a good
It was
topic.
cute. They had a son.
This is a great topic. Sorry, go ahead.
Wait,
Right
I was gonna
after.
say. Remember
Yeah.
when he asked you to the homecoming dance? He made this cute little sign.
Mm-hmm.
It says, "Can I be your Drake?"
I'll be
Yes.
the best you ever had.
Yeah, it had to do with like
Yeah.
a Drake song.
That is
but yeah.
pretty adorable.
Cute, right?
Did it work?
Yeah, it did.
Yeah,
Okay,
because
wow.
now they're dating. It was so cute. Yeah.
How about you, Olivia? Did any guy ask you out like that?
No, she asked him out.
You asked him out. How'd you do it?
I got him candy, and then
You're so sweet.
and, I got him like a stuffed animal.
Now he probably has cavities.
he's still eating the candy. I'm pretty sure. It's been like
How about you? How about PX Molly? Like, what is there like a guy asked you out in a particular way that was interesting, or?
I don't remember anyone asking me out. Kinda
Listen,
cool.
I went to a prom. I asked 3 guys to prom, and all of them rejected me.
No.
Now hold on. Now I'm cute.
Did you give
I'm
him
not
candy,
gonna lie,
though?
I am adorable.
Did
and
you
I
give
did
him
not,
candy though?
Well, I found out one of them I had a crush on. His name was Matt, and I asked him.
Is
he
your
worked with
boyfriend's
me.
name Matt?
No,
Oh.
No, we know.
Sorry, Lefty.
We know a Matt.
You know,
Matt,
say
yeah.
Matt. No. go
I
ahead.
don't trust all Matts now. I just don't.
That's the
And
same
he
with
would,
me and
he would be, he
Michaels.
was so like cool guy, like really rocker dude, skater boy, and he'd be like, proms are overrated.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I agree. Do you want to go out with me?
Aw.
No. And he said, nah. And then I was going to ask another guy who was in my class, who I also had a crush on. And then he already went with somebody else. But I had a feeling he kind of liked me
Yeah.
too. And then I asked another one in my class named Luis, and he was like, "No, I'm not going." And it was the saddest. That was so sad.
that your
It was-
senior year?
That was my senior year.
What?
And then I end up going with a whole bunch of girlfriends instead.
Oh, so that made it better.
Have you guys seen rejections on your school like that?
My
That
friend,
was a
yes,
massacre.
yes, I
I was
have.
like,
My friend
Poor
has
Molly.
had a crush like throughout her high school years. She had a crush on like 3 guys, like one each year, and when she confessed their feelings, they all ended up being gay.
What?
Yeah, and I was like, that's 3 times. I was like, you're 3 for 3 right now. And so I didn't know this because she had told me she liked someone, and then when I found out, she had like asked him like how she felt or how he felt about her, and he goes, I'm into guys. And I was like, 3 for 3. And this also happened in middle school too. So
my goodness.
this happened 2 times in middle school, and then I think 2 times in high school.
Does she like like feminine guys?
I don't know. I guess she couldn't
Even-
tell, or
it's-
maybe they were closeted. I'm not sure.
it's
but-
not even that. It's just like there's
But
some
yeah.
people who
There's
have
a
a radar.
gaydar.
Yeah.
The gaydar. Yeah.
her
I'm pretty good
gator's
with it.
missing.
Did you guys know?
No, we didn't.
So you
she
wouldn't know?
Yeah,
Okay.
we didn't know. Yeah.
Okay, how about you, Olivia? Have you seen any rejections?
Not rejections, but like there's like this ongoing joke between guys, like saying that they want this girl,
What?
and like she's mean, like
Yeah.
she's mean, and
Yeah.
like so
Guys like that. Guys like mean
yeah,
girls.
but it's like they're like messing around, and they're like, oh, I want her, and then
Guys like toxic women.
so what they did was one of them asked her out, and the
Doesn't
very
change.
next day he broke up with her.
Aw.
And we asked, and everyone was like, "Oh, what happened?" And she was like, "I broke up with him." And then all of his friends were like, "Don't lie." And she was like, "Well, he broke up with me." And I was like, "Oh my gosh." And I felt bad, but at the same time, I didn't.
All right, so I have a story. So junior year, I actually had the nerve to ask somebody out. And the way I did is I made a sign too. I made a big sign. I had friends involved in this. Okay, I had 3 friends, and I went to Milpitas High, and there's a building that has a 2nd floor. So I told them I'm gonna bring her out to a certain spot, and when I give you the sign, unfold the sign over the balcony. And sure enough, and I took her there, and I did the sign, which is like this. and they did it, and the girl, she was like, "Oh my god, this is amazing." She took photos of it and all that, and She said no.
All
What's
for
that?
that for no.
Yeah.
Your Milpitas High School is
mi-
actually
your
good
microphone.
She
Yeah.
took photos.
Yeah.
And then she still said no.
Messed up.
Yeah. So no, it's okay. But you know what?
I actually know a similar story to that.
What's that? What you got?
So my boyfriend, well, this was when we weren't dating and we were friends.
Yeah.
Last year he was a sophomore and she was a junior, and he had asked this girl to go to winter formal, and everything everything was looking good, and like me and his sister, I was friends with his sister, helped him like make the like sign and like get everything ready, and then she ended up not showing up to winter formal after like a month,
Wow.
and all of us like never said anything about it, so no one ever talks about it.
That's like a movie, isn't that like a movie?
Yeah, I feel like
Jorge, I would have
That's
gone
a-
with you.
Oh, I know. Where were you?
I tried
You were
hard.
she was asking 3 guys out.
she was in.
Three other guys.
She was at
was
James
gone.
Logan.
Goodness.
See, and that's how slashers get made. All right, folks, let's do a quick plugs, and then we'll give a call to our local neighborhood watch.
They're gonna connect that. To
But
Bluetooth.
first, let's do. Yeah, we'll connect the Bluetooth.
Okay.
Let's do some plugs. And while PX is doing that, Molly, what you plugging on? But by the way, plug is like an upcoming show you're doing or event. You guys could do it or not. It's up to you. But Molly, what you got?
Let's see. I have a show coming up this Friday in Galt, but my main thing is I am doing the Melbourne International Comedy Festival in April. And that is something I'm really excited about, and I'm working on a solo show for that.
So excited. So
All right,
excited
PX,
for you.
what
That's
you
so
plugging
dope. She's
on?
an international comedian.
I try.
International comedian. I have every Sunday at Foxtail open mic. First Sundays is a showcase. Every Monday, Groundstat Comedy in Stockton. And so far, every Wednesday at Casa Guzmania, we have free comedy. And then I will be, I don't know when is this going to come out. This is going to be a while, right?
In 2 weeks, maybe.
Oh, okay, never mind. Then I'm not going to say the other ones. But catch me on Instagram, PX Comedy. You can.
Find out about that.
You can also visit pxcomedy.org for more information and free tickets to the shows that I'm on.
All right. Do you guys have any? I don't know. No. All right. All right. Catch a live comedy every Sunday at Brandon Lounge in San Jose, 8 o'clock. Every Sunday. And if you have not already, follow and subscribe to Your Worst Neighbors podcast on all major podcast platforms. Follow us on social media, and please email us, because PX loves getting emails from our fans, at Your Worst Neighbors
love
podcast at gmail.com.
We have fans. There's 2 of them.
That's cute.
That we know of. We have a big woman fan base, so the
Yeah.
fact that this is a mostly woman episode today.
Yeah.
pretty good.
Girl
Yeah.
power.
Love it.
Girl power.
And I'm your biggest fan.
yeah, waiting to get.
And at first, I thought
don't even like
PX
me.
was drawing the women like followers. It's actually me.
Yeah.
No, I'm just kidding. Nobody laughed at that. I mean, that's sad.
I mean, we laughed at it.
Oh shit.
Wrong one.
Hold on. There we go. So when a joke bombs, we put that sound effect, like that joke. Anyway, all right. So let's see. Let's check in with our local neighborhood watch.
Oh, that's right.
With the Floros. Hold on.
Which one is it? Is it Road?
Oh, hold on.
I'm gonna.
All right. Let me connect the Bluetooth to the soundboard. I have not done that. That's why you couldn't connect.
Oh, okay. I was
It's
like,
BTA too.
what's going on here?
Careful. She might say something inappropriate.
Who?
I've been good since.
No, I'm talking about Lola.
Lola?
Oh,
You
my
never know
mom.
what's gonna come out of
Your
her
grandma?
Oh, she exposes everyone.
Yeah.
She has no
Can't-
filter.
she has no
secret.
filter. She
Which
cannot
one
keep
is it?
secret.
This is where it all comes from.
Hold on.
No, mom has a filter. It's just.
I can be a professional.
Okay.
I used to have a job.
Look for it now. Look for it now. Scan.
Scan. Okay.
Used
Let's see.
to.
So,
I'm looking. So if anyone's listening
Are
to
they-
this,
are they-
there's a Pokemon Go Plus.
are they?
What is that?
Are they?
Is it the SB400?
It's blue. It's right there. I see it.
Which one?
It's right here. BTA 2.
Oh.
She's
So,
a little
girls,
slow.
So, are you guys allowed to say? Is this your favorite grandma?
Yes,
Oh, good.
definitely.
Yeah.
I can say that loud and proud.
I hope your dad doesn't listen to this episode.
Oh.
Who doesn't listen to this episode?
Your dad?
Oh no, he knows.
Oh, he knows.
He knows. If anything, they're his favorite too. We always talk about them. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, they love my parents.
wow. All right. Are you calling them now?
I'm calling them right now. Turn up
All
the
right.
volume here.
Yeah, it's okay.
Okay. Let's see who actually answers.
Lola will answer. You calling her?
Yeah, I'm calling her.
Actually,
You want to
they-
take lead or should I take lead?
Yeah.
Hey, Lola, is this Lola? Lola, this is Jorge Sanchez here with your daughter PX.
Hi, Mom.
We are currently recording an episode for your Worst Neighbors podcast. And can you hear me okay?
Yeah.
Okay, by the way, I'm here with your granddaughters too. I'm here
Hi
with
Lola. Hi Lola.
Hi.
And Molly.
guys?
and Molly.
Good.
Molly's here too.
Molly.
Hi, Molly.
Hi, Auntie.
All right, so Lola, you are our in-house. How can we say this?
Crime Watch.
Crime
Neighborhood
watch.
Watch.
So, can you let the listeners know what's the latest crime that you've been seeing on your Ring camera?
No, I get tired of looking at it.
What about Dad?
Because
Does Dad know?
It doesn't make sense. I know your dad does. He's a Marites.
He's a what?
He's a Marites. Can you
Yeah,
explain?
Marites is it's like a Filipino thing, like
He doesn't listen.
mare. You know what mare means? Mare,
No.
like compadre.
Oh, like a
Oh.
comadre.
Amigo.
Like a comadre.
Oh, this one is mare, comare. Comare, what's the latest news? That's why it's
So
Marites.
nosy?
So gossiper.
He's too small.
Yeah,
Gossiper? She's small.
gossipy.
Oh,
Yeah,
he's
your dad
gossipy.
does
Okay.
Of course,
Yeah.
Lolo is.
I was sick
It's
for the
because he's
first,
quiet, so everyone tells him everything.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, he looks at the ring. Oh my God, this is what happened. Oh my God.
Oh, so what did you remember? Any of the things that he told you then? His
there
dad
was
next to you?
like an accident. Somebody, car was stolen in the east side, by Hidden Glen,
Yeah.
and then somebody got shot. That's the only thing I remember.
Oh.
Somebody got shot in your neighborhood?
No, not by Hidden Glen. You know Hidden Glen?
Hidden Glen is by Eastridge Mall.
Okay.
Yeah, by
It's Eastridge, though. Because
By
that's kind of
Titanic.
normal.
By Titanic.
There's people who got shot on the south side before too.
By the way, Lola,
Yeah.
Davis?
I forgot to mention, this is supposed to be a family-friendly
Yeah,
episode.
it is family friendly.
Or
I mean,
kid-friendly.
it's PG-13.
Right.
Wait, I
right.
actually have a funny story that just happened at their house like
What
maybe
happened?
2 weeks ago. So I don't know what exactly happened, but I know my uncle had FaceTimed me and was like showing me something, but it was like super staticky, so I couldn't really pay attention. But he was basically like, "Oh my God, there's a lizard in the house. So if you don't see us for the next few days, you know what happened." So all I can see is my grandpa's back, and he's like, and he has, I don't know what it was. I'm gonna expose him right now, but I think it was his underwear. And he's trying to grab the lizard with it, and then he has it like a bag too. So he's trying to use the underwear to scoop the lizard into the bag. So then all you hear is a girl screaming. It wasn't my Lola, it was my uncle. But he's like screaming like crazy, and he runs at my grandma, and she's like, "Go help your dad. Why are you running over here?" And she's getting mad, and then my grandpa finally thinks he catches it. So then my uncle is like watching him go downstairs, and then he starts like shaking the underwear like to get out the lizard, right?
God.
And then my grandma,
By the way, is this like
This was
tidy
in their-
whities, or are we talking about like boxer briefs here?
tiny
Boxer.
boxers, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah.
Okay.
But then, and then you hear my grandma scream again because they didn't get the lizard; it was still upstairs with her. So then they run back upstairs, and my Lolo. I don't know what had happened, but I think they finally got it. But then he like was so scared that he just threw it outside. He didn't even care.
Yeah.
With his underwear?
It's scary
I
too.
think his
So the
underwear
three
in a
of us-
bag or something.
Oh, wow.
Lola,
Scared
story?
of
Lola,
lizards.
you were there.
Yeah.
Can you describe the lizard?
Oh, it's just a small one, like a common lizard. You know what I mean? It's just in the Philippines. There's a lot of lizard. I don't know when I got here in America. I'm so scared. It's just like you can pick the lizard on the ceiling.
Okay,
Yeah, like
so
geckos.
Outside.
So when we went to the Philippines when we were visiting your dad, I remember because he was going
Yeah.
through like healing stuff, and we stayed in this little ass hut, and I kid you not, there was 20 people. The hut was probably like half the size of this room. It's super
Yeah.
small, and we're all laying like on top of each other side by side. And I remember looking up, and I saw a lizard on the roof, and it pooped right on my forehead. It was like smack, and I screamed. I was like, "Oh my God, somebody get it off my head!"
What does lizard poop look like?
It's like bat, like like not bat, like bird poop, like it's like
white?
wet poop, little poop.
Ew.
I never seen a lizard
Oh,
poop
yeah.
either.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's a small, tiny
rat
poop.
poop.
That was good luck.
Yeah.
Was that good luck?
Yeah.
That lizard-
When something poops on you, I guess it's good luck.
And even better from a lizard because
What are the odds
what is
there?
that?
yeah, so I've
Rare.
been blessed ever since.
Rare.
It's a bird.
If it's a
What
bird,
about
I heard it's good luck if it's a bird
for
poop
you?
too.
If it's a bird poop, it's good luck. That's what they say.
I just looked up lizard poop.
Oh my god.
That's what it looks
Okay,
like. It
I
looks
don't
like
need
a
to see
bug.
that.
It's like a
You
pellet.
can-
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that thing hit me in the head.
That might be why she's a little bit slow. Oh, hi, Lola. You're still here.
You are on fire,
I know.
I know, they're killing
Penelope.
right now. Where's
that's
Dad?
okay.
Where's Dad at? Where's Dad?
Well, he's downstairs smoking.
Yep.
Oh, so should we
Yeah,
should
as
call
soon as he
him.
comes up,
We'll
he's
call him.
talking. Yeah, I remember. Okay, hold on.
Hold
Hold on.
Oh, okay, she's
I'll
gonna go
call
get
him.
What are
But,
other
but,
funny?
but so far, I learned neighborhood watch is keep an eye out for lizards,
Yeah.
and if you do catch
Yeah.
it, use your underwear. 'Cause apparently, nothing else.
Yeah, nothing else.
Alright,
in a plastic bag.
Yeah.
You probably can't hear it. That's what I was saying we should call.
What's another funny story about them? Oh, my grandpa does sleep talk, sleep walk, sleep attack, sleep fight.
He's a
Just-
sleep
he's a
ninja.
sleep-
He's
I
don't know.
He's like Manny Pacquiao in the sheets.
Oh,
just
yeah.
like
I don't know what he did, but my grandma was telling me that one time he like full force kicked her in the back and she just screamed and he
Wow.
doesn't
No.
remember.
By the way, is he on right now?
Mom, is Dad on?
Not yet.
Oh.
No, not
No,
yet.
and
It's coming.
this might take
there's
a while.
there's
Oh.
another story.
Did your mom tell you what happened yesterday?
What happened
What happened
yesterday?
yesterday?
So I was sleeping.
We're just airing out your family
Your mom,
business.
I was sleeping. I'm so sick. Here comes your mom kissing me, and her hip went to my face. But I thought it was a snake or something.
His foot.
Wait, what?
My hair.
Your hair?
was hitting her in the face because I was trying to kiss her on the forehead because she was sleeping, and then my hair started rubbing on her face. She was all scared, and I was like, "What did you think happened?" She's like, "I don't know. I thought there was a snake. I saw a snake."
She has dreams like that though. She was telling me that this one time, or maybe it was Lolo. She was like, "Oh yeah, like you came home with a boyfriend and then he turned into a snake and I was trying to fight him off for you."
Oh my God.
I was
That
like,
was
that doesn't
Lolo
make any
then.
sense.
No, but one time Lolo told me that he was kicking Lola in his sleep, and what the dream he was having is that there was a demon and he was just fighting it, and like it was like a dog, I forget, but he was just like going at it, and Lola kept saying, and then Lola told me, she was like, "Your Lolo kept kicking me last night, and then he punched me, and then he kicked me even more. He kicked me in the back." Oh no!
But in his defense, it was sleeping.
my accent?
He came out of nowhere.
That was Queenie.
Does he talk in his sleep though when he does it?
No,
I
Dad.
don't think he talks.
No, he tried to judo chop my mom once.
Okay, so he's
in his
just
sleep.
physically violent.
Yeah, and my mom woke up because his hand like swiped the pillow, and she's like, they call each other Tart, like sweetheart, but it shortened to Tart. And so she's like,
Abbreviated.
Tart, wake up.
I don't know if
You're
I'd call him
dreaming.
sweet after that.
No, it just turned to Tart now. It's Tart. They call each other Tart.
PX's dad, can you hear me?
Yes.
Hi, Lolo.
Lolo
Hi. Hello, everyone.
or Kuya to me, I guess. Is he my Kuya?
He would be your
Your
Tito.
Tito.
Yeah. Because that's my
Tito.
mom, so
Yeah,
like
that's
Tito.
right.
Tito.
All right,
Or you
Tito.
can call him Lolo, but
Lolo.
you're too old to be.
I'm too old.
No.
Yeah.
yeah,
So-
you're too old.
So
And
Tito,
who is this?
That's Jorge.
who's this? You know
Sounds like
me.
he's on
Jorge.
like an international call.
Oh, Jorge. Hey, how you doing,
We
Jorge?
have Jorge
Good.
and Molly, my
Molly.
friend, another comedian.
Hi, Tito.
Yeah, see,
So we're
What's
calling
his
you.
name?
We're calling you.
Molly and Jorge.
Oh, sorry. We're calling you, Tito, because we're trying to get some information about the local neighborhood watch on your Ring camera. What should the public know about crimes happening in your area?
Well, in our area, I would say, good, very good.
Just like your mom, by the
Very
way.
good. Hey, first off, I'm not the one drinking Capri Sun.
concerned.
Well, Mom said that there was a shooting, and then there was something else. I forgot what it was. Shooting and a robbery.
Oh, there's like so much blocks away, not in our area.
Yeah, but we're all in San Jose, so we're just kind of trying to find out.
Oh,
You
yeah,
guys are the
San Jose.
neighborhood watch.
I know you guys are always sending it in our group chat, so
I don't have
No, that's the news.
Oh, your grandparents send you a news alert on group chat?
There's so
Absolutely.
many group
I
chats
never
with
seen
different
it.
news things, and I'm like, oh, interesting.
Olivia's not in the group chat.
No, I am. I just don't look.
Is that true, Tito, that you send group chats to your granddaughters?
Videos?
Yes.
Yeah, see, he sends YouTube shorts.
Yeah, I watch those.
Okay, yeah.
Because they're cool.
You know what,
Di ba,
Tito?
may finishing naka-ring? Yeah.
He already told us. Just regular crime.
All right.
Yeah, it's regular crime.
Tito,
But I'm linked with my neighborhood.
yeah.
But we have like a text group.
He has next door. Next door.
All
has a next door
our
neighbor.
neighborhood there.
Excuse you.
All right, Tito, before we let you go, I'm going to give this opportunity to you because we've been hearing your granddaughter say something embarrassing about you. Is there anything we should know about your granddaughters?
Oh, they've already aired you out earlier, Dad.
They're all good. About what?
The lizard, remember? You were trying to catch.
Oh my god.
Oh, that's right. Tito, we heard you caught a lizard with your underwear.
And just to
Yeah,
make it
that's
clear, Tito, you
Goes a
weren't
long
wearing
way.
it, right? You were not wearing the
First figure
underwear. Okay.
Yeah, your mom, my Lola, their Lola, were screaming. So I rushed upstairs and find out that there's a lizard. So what I did, I grabbed it with that underwear. I didn't realize it slipped. So I thought me and PR, he thought that I was holding it. I thought I was holding it. When I tried to dump it outside, it's empty, nothing. Nothing dropped. I went upstairs
So
again.
they did this twice.
Your mom was one step ahead of me and he started screaming again. Let me catch that.
It's definitely still in the house.
By the way, Tito, everybody wants to know, was it a clean underwear or was it a dirty underwear?
It's a rag.
Yeah, Lola used it as a rag.
That was a dirty underwear.
It's dirty.
Because to be honest, if I want to take out a lizard, I'm not using a clean underwear. I'm using a dirty one, you know? It's going to get washed anyway. So, yeah.
They're cold in the underwear. There's a lot of food.
Did she say there's a lot of poop in the underwear?
Maybe one day, I'm gonna tell you a really, I don't know. Some people might think it's gross.
Never mind. It's okay.
Never mind.
Before you want to talk about
We'll
it.
save that for the next one.
Say that we'll
There
call
you
you
go.
back again with the neighborhood.
Okay.
All right. That's,
Okay, bye.
Bye.
Okay, love you.
Bye. Bye.
See you Thursday.
Yeah, see you.
Did they hang up?
Oh, yeah, they hung up.
All right. So I wanted to know if they would watch it. So we learned about the lizard.
That lizard story was so funny.
That's funny.
Oh, is that you?
That's my cousin. I'll call him back.
All right. That being said, what's that? Did you just say excuse me?
I said, excuse me.
Everything okay? Oh, sorry.
Well, I wanted to tell my Target story.
Tell your Target
It wasn't really embarrassing. It was just the funniest thing that happened recently because we were standing in line
What
at
happened?
Target. We're standing.
Oh my God, that's not
first,
even-
Oh, no.
It was
wait,
funny because
it-
first
I
my
was
dog had a
embarrassed.
cyst on his
Oh,
mouth,
yeah.
right? And we would smell it. And,
my God.
and he had this like it just this appalling
You
smell.
took your dog to Target?
No, my dog just had this cyst, and I took him to the vet. They're like, it's gonna be $3,000 to get this thing taken off, and I was like, well, just give me some medication, and we'll figure this out. And then the cyst ended up disappearing. But meanwhile, when he had the cyst, it had like it just smelled right. My dog just started smelling
It was
really
a
weird.
distinct smell.
Yeah, and so we were at Target, right? And then I smelled this thing, and I look at Penelope, and I'm all, "Did you brush your teeth?" And she's like, "Yeah." And she's like, "Oh my God, does my breath smell?" And she's like, "Because I've been talking to people in Target." I was like, "Who are you talking to in Target?" And she's all, "Well, I had to ask them things to find in Target." I was like, "Oh," and I was like, "What is that smell?" And so she walks away, and now we're like paying, right? I'm like, I can still smell it.
And
What
so
is-
she bent over. So I'm like, "Is it your head that smells?" And so and she's like,
And we're looking at each
So,
other.
yeah, and so we're looking at each other, and then the lady behind us is laughing at us because we're like dying and like blaming each other for the smell. And I think she knows what it is, but and then it ended up being this old guy that was ahead of
Yeah,
us.
and I didn't know, but Olivia had
Oh
known.
my
Yeah,
God.
like, they were all like, because
I
like
felt
we
bad.
walked past him going on to check out, and I smelt it, and like it was like as soon as we walked past him, I was like, okay, then it's him, and he was standing in front of us. He was standing behind us.
How loud were you guys during this?
Oh, we weren't
They,
that.
they weren't.
We
They
that
were
loud
like
about
this.
it.
Are
they
you
were, like,
sure
loud.
you were with your mom?
Like, we were trying to be like we didn't want to be
first,
rude about
I
it.
thought it was us.
Yeah, she
Like,
thought it was my breath, so that's why I was like
They were just
scared.
going back and forth about it, and so I went to go pay, and then we're walking out, and they were like,
How come
"I
you're
can
paying? Why is a
smell
middle
it."
schooler paying here?
Because I
They-
had money.
They have their own allowance.
And she was, and then like they just kept going back and forth about it, like, oh my god, it's you that smells. Oh my god, it's you that smells.
And Olivia's,
then
like,
I'm
trying to sign
and
to
I'm
us this whole
guys, like,
time.
stop, like
Yeah.
it's the old guy. And then they were like, what? And I was like, it's the old guy behind us. And they
Yeah.
were like, how do you know? I was like, because I could smell it. Like he was
And
paying next to
yeah.
me. And then they just start laughing about it.
And
I'm like,
I just felt bad because
laughing
here we are
about-
or arguing, like not thinking it was another person, arguing that it might. And like as I'm putting the groceries, like because we're paying, right? And I'm like, what the fuck is this? Sorry, I said it
It's
again.
the
sorry.
third one.
Okay, sorry.
You're
Ban
gonna
me.
put-
Ban
You're
me.
gonna put money in a jar, swear jar soon.
Wait, we actually should get that.
How?
Why?
Should get what?
because,
A swear jar?
because that
No.
money can go to us too.
Okay, let's
To me,
hold on.
We're
Going
going on a
she
back,
has a
tangent.
job.
I need to go back to the story because what does the cyst have anything to do with this?
Because
It
that's
was
what
the
it
smell.
smelled like. So
Like
we-
when he
Okay.
had that cyst, that
You're-
was the
you're-
smell that
I literally thought you were gonna find it somewhere near you guys. I was
because it's gone. It's not on his
smelled-
face
it
anymore.
smelled really like it smelled like very
Like we knew what the
like-
smell was, so
And
that's
I
why
automatically identified it to my dog, and
And
I was like,
now-
"My dog's not here."
So your dog smells like old people.
Well, no, not old people.
No,
It's
the
just-
old guy
it's
smells
just-
like
yeah.
a cyst.
smelled like
Sorry.
an
Dog
infected
cyst.
cyst.
But yeah.
yeah.
Well, and it was just funny to me because I am thinking it's her, right?
Yeah.
And as I'm paying for the groceries, Penelope leans over, smells my head, and she's like, "I think maybe it's you." And I'm just like, "Is it me?"
By
Is
the
it my
way,
head?
in this scenario, if it was me and if it really was me, I would have just said the same thing. It's you.
Pointed fingers. Yeah.
Well, I automatically thought it was her breath, so and she
my
was like,
God.
"Oh my gosh," and I'm like, "I'm sorry." Sorry.
Also, all of you are rude.
I was the only one that was good in this situation.
Well, I was
And
just trying to
like,
figure out what the
"Stop
smell
doing
was.
that."
I just was trying to figure out what the smell was.
Oh gosh.
All right. So we reach an hour. I think it's a good spot to end the show. Thank you again for joining us, PX's kids, Penelope and
Olivia.
What is she opening the box?
No, he was eating something, and Yogi's. That's. Oh, I don't know if he's barking at Jack.
well, the,
Okay,
We'll find
anyways,
out.
the
I'm
best
sorry.
goes around. Anyway, Penelope, Olivia, and Molly, thank you for joining us on this episode. That's supposed to be for the kids.
Yeah, sorry. I failed. Sorry.
And then we'll
Sorry. Wait. What was the girl that last contacted us?
Christina.
Christina. Sorry, Christina. Your cousin, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry, Christina. I tried. I really tried.
Thanks, Jorge.
All right. We'll see you next week. Have a good one, y'all.